Win or go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wildcard game. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Fields going to throw right away. Being chased down. And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the 17, Lance. Quick look on the slant. It's Gordon. Touchdown, Cardinals. Josh Gordon from 17 yards out. And the Cardinals will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the gun, here's Fields. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football. And that was one I kind of saw coming, Charge. Had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting. And he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try and run for it with Davis Price. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ty Davis Price punching it in from a yard away. And the Cardinals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Back to the air. Fields on second down.
And this is caught by Watkins. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. This is taken at the 18. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. In motion, the tight end. From the 30 on 2nd down, Lance eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Now Lance.
And
Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Here's Lance to throw it.
Rolling to his left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Lance.
An 18-yard touchdown run.
And the Cardinals continue to pull the playoff surprise as they lead big here on the road.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the 1st down run goes backwards.
Here's Fields.
It's caught. Smith.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. A strong pickup of 11 keeps their drive alive. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here's Fields.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. On second down, a run with Patterson. Ooh, the juke. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Marcus Peters up to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw. Now the ball comes loose. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 21-0 our score after 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Running left, here's Patterson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
3rd and 2, Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Now Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to the ground now. Patterson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Sammy Watkins. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers are able to cut into that deficit. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Give to Davis Price up the middle here.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
2nd down. Here's Davis Price. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
44 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves them with a 1st and goal. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run with Davis Price.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push off at the end of a route, too.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Now it's Fields. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Throwing on third down, Fields.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here's Pat O'Donnell on now to punt it away. Taking it about the 16. A great return there of 22 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw it away and come back and try again the next down.
On 2nd and 10, Lance.
And he comes back with one complete.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the 3rd quarter.
And, you know, both of us gave these guys a real shot coming in here, but I don't think anyone saw this on the road with this lead in the playoffs. They've looked good a lot of times this year, and this is probably as good as they've looked.
Well, it's been a textbook game for them because what you talk about as a visiting team is putting the pressure on the home team. And what puts more pressure on a home team than to be behind the entire game? Because the home crowd's there really for a coronation. They expect to win. And when you're behind, it takes the crowd out of the game. And then the crowd gets a little bit uncomfortable, maybe a little bit frustrated with the home team. And that gives you an extra advantage. So they've done it perfectly. Big lead, put everything back on the home team, and they're capitalizing on it.
Right now, that crowd, silent.
58 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Davis-Price gets this one out of the gun.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. They're able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
To throw, it's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Lance looking to throw it.
And that is incomplete.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And they'll go for it. Lance. Flushed out right. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Ready. Yellow. 43. Ultra. Go ultra.
Now they will run it with Davis Price. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run. And
he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. They're going to try and run. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half.
CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. With that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
1st and 10, it's Patterson.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Fields. But it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Pass complete to Cordero Patterson out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. To the air again, Fields.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back to throw, Fields.
And he's got it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Patterson is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. Back to throw. Fields. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Christian Kirk, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down now to 22. A 10-play drive that time. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. If this game continues the way it's gone, it'll be, well, somewhat of an upset. 5-4, not huge, but still the big thing, winning on the road to stay alive. Pretty big deal.
Yeah, when you pointed out that 5-4, first thing that flashed through my head was college basketball. When they get to their tournament, right?
Yeah, like the 8-9 seed first-round game.
Right, you always look at that before you fill out your brackets, don't you? And you got to figure out which one you're going to pick, that 9 seed over the 8. And sometimes even that 7-10 game feels the same way. Not much difference between the two teams. Give them a lot of credit, though, for going on the road and getting it done in this one.
Yeah, that's a difference. NCAA tournament, neutral site here on the road and putting some people on notice. 77 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Throwing now is Lance. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st down, it's Fields. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Looking to throw. Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. They'll run with Patterson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Fields steps away to his left. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 50. 30, 10, and they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. Taken at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Fields. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. A shotgun snap. Fields eluding the press. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Sebastian Joseph Day just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Fields. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And to the 46 he goes and no further, so he is well short of the first down marker. Fourth down, Fields has to have this one. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Again, Fields. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw again on second down. Fields flush to his right. The throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Fields. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. Back to throw. Fields buying time to his left. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And the Cardinals are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have bucked the trend so far. Sterling performance to this point on the road, no less, in the wild card round. And they look to finish things off here in this 4th quarter.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room that if you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 90 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. First down, and they go right back to Davis Price. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Another touch for Davis Price. And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as he gets this up past the 30.